Hi, and welcome to What Are You Reading Wednesday? As we round up the month of July, I wanted to make sure that we covered the category Idaho with our Idaho map here, as July 3rd is also Idaho's birthday. So we're not only celebrating America's birthday in July, but Idaho's birthday. So we're going to start with some books that are by Idaho authors. So the first book that I have is a very local Idaho author. This is the second book in a series called uh, Love Between the Lyrics, and the author is Sally O'Keefe, and she's from right here in Pocatello. So this is actually on our new bookshelf. So this is a very new book. Becky, what's the first book that you've got?
I have Jessica Day George's Tuesdays at the Castle, and Jessica Day George currently does not live in Idaho, but she grew up in Pocatello and actually went to Gate City Elementary.
Do you have another one by an Idaho author?
I do. This one was born up in Moscow. This is Carol Ryrie Brink. You might know her for the Caddy Woodlong books. This one happens to be a sequel. It's called Magical Melons, and it's a bunch of short stories that include Caddy in them.
So the next one that I've got, we are going to move to things that take place in Idaho. So the first one I've got is actually a graphic novel. It's called This Country. We did this one as a book group book, and it's about this couple that wants to live in a tiny house in northern Idaho. And I just love the beautiful sprawling landscape pictures in this one. So it takes place in northern Idaho.
I actually have another Idaho author, but this one also takes place in Idaho. So this one is Wendy Swore, which is part of the Swore Farms. Many of us go over there for pumpkins. This book is called The Wish and the Peacock, and it takes place on a small vegetable farm in Idaho, and there's even interactions with the Shoshone-Bannock Reservation.
So this one is my first one that the author doesn't actually have any ties to Idaho, but this is Stacey Abrams' Rogue Justice, the second book in her Avery Keene series. And in this one, Avery Keene follows a young man named Preston Davies who works for a federal judge in Idaho and believes that his boss, his judge boss, was being blackmailed before she died. So Avery is off to investigate the case in Idaho.
Very cool. This one takes place in Welcher, Idaho. This is the janitors, and this one is a made up town, but takes place at the elementary school where there's crazy creatures all around the school, but only certain people can see them.
The last one that I had to make sure to share this one because this one is the trifecta. This book is called What Happens in Idaho. So it has Idaho in the title. The author lives in a small town in Idaho. And the book takes place in a place called Clear Springs, Idaho. And this one is a contemporary love story, perfect for summertime. So that is all the books that we have that cover the category Idaho. Let us know if what you're reading has anything to do with Idaho, and we'll catch you next week.